Paribus, a cross-chain DeFi protocol and asset marketplace powered by Cardano, miles ahead of its competition, just getting started. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Thank you for coming by. PBX, Paribus. We're going to jump into the charts. This video is kind of going to be about like the gains potential, the investment opportunity that is there for upside in the long term. This is brand new. I want to do a separate video about this project though, and really dig into what they're doing, what they're building real quick before we dive into the charting aspect of it, the gains aspect. Check this out. I think this is key. The power of Paribus, powered by Cardano. I'm telling you, everybody, one of the things, and there's many things that intrigue me about Cardano. One of the things that intrigues me is the upside potential for all of these new altcoins that are related to Cardano. These brand new altcoins. There's so much opportunity, and it's one of the things I talk about probably the most recently. Connecting the dots. Cardano will allow the Paribus protocol to remain chain agnostic and simultaneously connect innumerable assets across multiple blockchains. That's pretty big. We're interested in working with the most promising teams developing new ways to create and store value regardless of where they decide to develop. And here's like a brief snapshot of all the things they do. I know some of it's cut off the screen, but really cool project that's going on. And, I tweeted about this 8 days ago, December 22nd. PBX is hardly a top 1,000 crypto with only $23 million market cap. This cross-chain borrowing and lending project has so much upside, and I still think it has upside. If we take a quick glance, we're looking at $40 million market cap now. It was 23 million in that tweet. Now it's 40 million, but I want to break down the numbers, the upside potential for this real quick. This is the chart. This is not financial advice, everyone. I want to be very transparent. I've been buying PBX. I bought some today, and I'm like, I want to do a video about this because this is just a prime example of the projects and the altcoins that I think in the longer term can really provide ridiculously beneficial gains. It's not guaranteed. I'm not a financial advisor. If you're looking for one, go find one. I'm a YouTuber. I'm tracking my crypto journey. This is part of it. Buying some PBX for the longer term. To see what types of gains could potentially come into play. Let's break down the numbers. PBX, right? So it's ranked 714 right now. So here's where I start, and this is like my approach. It's very simple, like how I go into these things and how I think about these things. I want to share it with you. You might like it, you might not, but this works extremely well for me. I asked myself just like a couple questions. I look first at the market cap, $40 million market cap. Ignore price, right? Ignore price. Look at market cap. If you're looking for the potential upside, look at market cap. So 40 million. First question I ask myself, I go to the top 100. I say, okay, is it possible? Can I see PBX reaching a top 100? And right now, number 100 is Marinade Staked. $1.2 billion market cap. It's actually closer to 1.3 billion. But 1.2 billion, I start there and I go to calculator and I say, all right, 1.2 billion divided by 40 million, which is the market cap of PBX. I divide it. And this is what we're looking at. A 30x. 30x potential. If Paribus, and this is the answer to the question, I do think Paribus could definitely get in the top 100. Definitely. It's a 30x from where it is right now. So right there, I'm kind of sold. I'm kind of like, I like those gains. For some of you out there, maybe 30x right here is not enough. You're looking for those crazy gains. I was talking to my neighbor last night. I'm like, it is crazy how many gains we see in crypto. Even a 10x over like 6 months to a year is ridiculous, right? So I'm very happy with this. If this plays out, if it gets in the top 100, I think it's realistic. Take it a step further. I'm kind of like, all right, well, what if PBX gets in the top 50? I think it's more of a long shot than the top 100, but it's still realistic. There's more competition up there for sure. But PBX could make a run, even if briefly getting in the top 50. And check it out. Top 50 would be 3.5 billion market cap. Go back to the handy calculator, right? And we can change this to 3.5 billion we keep this at 40 million market cap, current market cap. We divide that, and we have an 87x potential. 87x potential right there. Very similar potential to Charlie 3, which I covered like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or so. Charlie 3 is another altcoin, Cardano related altcoin that I think has great potential. And this is how I go about this. I'm like, all right, now I know how to kind of manage my risk appetite in this scenario. When I'm looking at these charts and it's just the ball game is just getting started and you see it on the weekly. I mean, open the weekly and it's just like, all right, there's our RSI hanging out right in the middle. It's like this is price discovery kind of just kind of happening as we speak. There's some consolidation here on this new weekly chart. And then we go to the daily and we're looking at this. And I want to throw this out there. There's a lot of room for downside too. There's a lot of room for upside, but there's a lot of room for downside as this current crypto market consolidates in general, right? You can take a quick glance at the daily and we have this swing high back here in October to kind of just where it is right now, right? Let's call this kind of a swing high of consolidation. And then that's an upper trend line. We have a lower trend line extending back to September. We can kind of stretch that out. And we have this consolidation very clearly in play, symmetrical triangle. So to give you some perspective to help in managing risk and evaluating the data, we can take from where it is right now down to that lower trend line. We're looking at just around a penny, right? And around a 40% dip. And not only that, if crypto enters a very bearish environment after even that happens, and we're breaking to the downside, this could be under a penny. And so for me, I'm kind of like, oh well, like that's fine. That's part of my anticipation, right? Would rather that didn't happen. Would rather just for boom, we're taking off and then we're consolidating back here. But if it happened, I'm ready. You know, I accumulate more at a cheaper rate, right? So that's how I look at these things. And so when I'm looking at something like PBX, there's a ton of upside potential for this project in terms of what type of market share it could compete for. Top 50 possible, top 100 way more possible, and that's delivering a 30x, if not a little bit more, based off of the data that is provided to us. This is a ranked 714 coin with a $40 million market cap. It's getting a lot of attention. It's powered by Cardano, and it seems like they're doing some really cool things. So let's see how this kind of plays out for Cardano, and time will tell. I wanted to really quick. As I was getting ready to do this video, I came across this video on YouTube. Manny B Investing. Go subscribe. He covers so much Cardano content, but I just saw like a week ago after I made that tweet, he just covered that tweet and I think one other about PBX that I was talking about. And you can see like C3 on there, Cody's on there, WMT, World Mobile. These are the altcoins that I just see as really good opportunities. So go subscribe to Manny B Investing. He covers a lot of Cardano content. Let's try and get him up to like 1,000 subscribers. He's at 471 right now. So thanks for the shout out, Manny. And these are my thoughts on PBX for now. Be careful out there, everybody. This is higher risk stuff. We're not talking about a top 10 crypto right now. We're talking about a top 700, right? Oh, not even. So be careful out there, but it's opportunity that I see. I wanted to share it with you. I appreciate you coming by. Hit the subscribe and like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.